Welcome back. Today we're looking at the face of legendary utility, the Jeep Gladiator. Right away, you see that iconic 7-slot grille, finished here with a matte black surround that screams ruggedness rather than luxury. The round halogen headlamps keep that retro heritage alive, paired with the high-clearance fenders that house your daytime running lights and turn signals. It's a wide, aggressive stance that sits high off the ground. Notice the exposed hood latches and the heavy-duty bumper. This isn't just for show, it's designed for approach angles that would make most pickups nervous. The upright windshield is also a hallmark, giving you that command view of the trail. It's unmistakably a Jeep, but with the promise of a truck bed behind it. Let's see if the rest of the body lives up to this bold first impression. Full dashboard layout. Stepping inside, the Gladiator's cabin is a masterclass in form follows function. It's an upright, horizontal dash design that feels incredibly durable. No soft touch fluff here, this is built to be wiped down after a day in the dirt. Everything is centered for easy reach. You've got chunky dials for your volume and tuning, and the climate controls are physical buttons, thankfully no menu diving required while you're wearing gloves. The steering wheel is thick and leather-wrapped, housing your cruise control and trip computer buttons. Down below, you'll spot the traditional mechanical gear shifter and the dedicated 4WD transfer case lever. It feels tight and purposeful. It's not a luxury lounge, it's a cockpit for an adventure vehicle. Visibility is excellent, and the layout is intuitive from the second you sit down. 3/4 front profile. Moving to the side profile, this is where the Gladiator separates itself from the Wrangler. It's got a massive 137-inch wheelbase. That extra length provides significantly more stability when towing or hauling heavy loads in the back. This sport trim sits on classic 5-spoke alloy wheels wrapped in all-season rubber. While it's the entry-level setup, the wheel arches provide massive clearance if you ever decide to swap these out for 33 or 35-inch mud terrains. Look at the seams, every door is removable, and that black Sunrider soft top can be peeled back in minutes. This is the only pickup truck on the market that lets you experience the elements while you're working. The rock rails along the bottom provide some protection, and the silver paint helps hide the inevitable dust and scratches you'll pick up off-road. Front seats and door panel. Let's talk about these seats. They are finished in a high-durability black cloth. They're firm, supportive, and designed to hold you in place during off-camber maneuvers. The manual adjustment handles are rugged and built to last. The door panels are slim to maximize interior shoulder room. You've got net pockets for storage and exposed bolt heads that remind you this vehicle can be stripped down to its skeleton. Check out the center console, it's padded just enough for your elbow, but the rest of the plastics are hard-wearing. The floor mats are designed to catch mud, and there's even a drain plug under the carpet if you need to hose it out. The grab handles on the A-pillars make climbing an easy, which is necessary given the Gladiator's ground clearance. It's a cabin that prioritizes longevity over luxury. Full side profile. Seeing it from a dead-on side profile, you really appreciate the engineering. It's a 5-foot steel bed grafted onto a reinforced Jeep frame. The proportions are unique, long, lean, and ready for work. Notice the rear overhang. While the bed adds length, Jeep has tucked the spare tire up high and kept the rear bumper tight to maintain a respectable departure angle. The square windows offer great sightlines for the driver and passengers. It's a very honest design, straight lines, 90-degree angles, and no unnecessary aerodynamic curves that would eat into interior space. It sits level, even without a load. It looks like a tool, and that's exactly what the Gladiator is intended to be. Whether it's the job site or the campsite, this profile fits in anywhere. Instrument cluster and steering wheel. From the driver's seat, the gauge cluster is a mix of old school and new tech. You have clear, analog dials for your RPM and speed, flanking a 3.5-inch digital display in the center. That center screen is key, it gives you real-time data on tire pressure, engine temperature, and even your pitch and roll angles when you're navigating tricky terrain. The steering wheel features a classic Jeep logo and tactile buttons. On the back of the wheel, where your fingers naturally rest, there are rockers for volume and track selection, a brilliant Jeep design staple. The glare-resistant glass on the gauges ensures you can see your vitals even when the top is off and the sun is overhead. It's simple, effective, and driver-focused. Rear tailgate and bed. At the back, the Gladiator keeps it clean. Large, square LED-style taillights wrap around the corners, and that prominent Jeep stamping on the tailgate leaves no doubt about its lineage. The tailgate is damped, so it won't slam down when you open it. It can also be locked at a midway point, allowing you to carry long sheets of plywood flat across the wheel wells. Down low, you've got a Class 4 hitch receiver and 4 and 7-pin wiring harnesses. This truck is rated to tow up to 7,700 pounds when properly equipped, which is best in class for a midsize pickup. The Sport badge sits off to the side, and the heavy-duty tow hooks are integrated into the bumper. It's a functional end to a very functional truck. Infotainment and HVAC close-up. Let's zoom in on the tech. This is the 5-inch Uconnect system. It's fast, responsive, and features AM/FM radio, Bluetooth, and a very clear backup camera with dynamic grid lines. Below that, the HVAC controls are massive. You can adjust the fan speed or temperature without taking your eyes off the road. You've also got your screen off and mute buttons for when you want to focus purely on the trail. The rubberized texture of the knobs makes them easy to grip, and the start-stop button is tucked away but easy to find. It's a very smart, anti-fragile interface that feels like it could survive anything you throw at it. Image 9. Rear passenger bench. Finally, the back seat. This is a full crew cab, and because of that long wheelbase, the legroom is actually quite impressive for a mid-size truck. You can comfortably fit 3 adults across this bench. The seats are split 60/40ths. You can flip the bottom cushions up to reveal hidden storage bins, or fold the backs down flat for a level loading surface inside the cab. Passengers get their own air vents and cup holders, plus the same durable cloth upholstery as the front. Even with the soft top, the headroom remains excellent. It's a true family-sized interior in a trail-rated package. From the dash to the bed, the Gladiator Sport is built for those who need their truck to do a little bit of everything.